The Washington football team has announced who their starting quarterback is for Week 1 versus the Philadelphia Eagles. And who is it? Is it Kyle Allen? Is it one-legged Alex Smith? Is it Dwayne Haskins? If you read the title of the video, you probably already know that, but let's discuss it. What is up, guys? DJ Hiswood here. Run it back. Home of the most brutally honest Philly sports takes on YouTube. Some people don't like it, but it's because some people don't like the truth. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. 50% of people that watch these videos are not subscribed. I'll give you these videos for free. I want my subscription. Hit the like button to help me rank up on YouTube, and hit the notification bell so you never miss one of these videos. Listen, my kid's in kindergarten right now, so I just realized today, like, I come home, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. What the hell am I going to do? So now, Run It Back is a daily Philly sports talk show. I'm doing a video every single day because I got 8 hours to kill, man. What am I supposed to do? The Washington football team. I can't stand that stupid name. So you got rid of the racist name and you replaced it with something 3 times long. Now I got to say 3 different words to say the Washington football team. Anyway, the Washington football team announced today or yesterday that Dwayne Haskins is the starting quarterback for Week 1 versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Adam Schefter broke the news on Twitter. Ron Rivera announces that QB Dwayne Haskins will be Washington Week 1 starter versus the Eagles. My guy Infante54 with the top reply right there. Ron Rivera announces he's forfeiting Week 1. Haskins is starter versus Week 1. We beat up Haskins before. When I first saw Dwayne Haskins, I thought, this guy fucking sucks. And I thought he was trash and he was never going to be good. But then, towards the end of last season, when the Eagles defense completely fell apart, completely quit playing football, you know, when we lost to the Miami Dolphins, when we got blown out by the Dallas Cowboys, all this stuff, we needed to win the last couple of games, and we had the Redskins, the Giants, and the Cowboys coming up. We beat the Redskins, but that pathetic Eagles defense at the end of last season did give Dwayne Haskins some decent stats, and he didn't look horrible. Last time we played Haskins, he went 19 for 28 for 261 yards and 2 touchdowns. He finished the season with a 58.6 completion percentage. The Eagles' Nate Gary said Haskins brings a unique set of problems to the defense. Nate Gary. Dwayne Haskins is a mobile quarterback. Yes, he's young, which means you have an advantage here. You can make him make mistakes. But the number one objective is to put pressure on him. That's the number one objective when you're playing any young quarterback. Put pressure on him, make him make mistakes. Dwayne Haskins is also mobile. He can beat you with his feet. He can extend plays with his legs. So we need those edge rushers to contain him. Edge rushers contain. Defensive tackles get pressure. I think this Eagles defense will have no problem succeeding versus Dwayne Haskins if we are moderately healthy going in. And don't hold your breath, because it seems like every single damn day there's another listed Eagles injury. Other than that, the Washington football team was 3-13 last year, and they were 0-6 versus the NFC East. Yeah, they were atrocious. They do have Adrian Peterson. He's 35 years old. He's older than me. I mean, he's in better shape than me, but my ankles and knees hurt just walking around at 34 years old, so I don't know how Adrian Peterson's feeling when he wakes up Monday morning after a football game, but he is superhuman. He did rush for 898 yards last year on only 200 and some touches. So he's still a 1,000-yard rusher. So Adrian Peterson can still put up numbers, can still beat you in the run game. Now let's talk about the Philadelphia Eagles injury bug, because it is depressing. Depressing. Not only do I have to watch Jimmy Butler go out here and beat the Milwaukee Bucks in the playoffs after shitting on Brett Brown and the Philadelphia 76ers and going to Miami. Every single day, there's another Eagles injury. We won the 2017 Super Bowl, and the football gods are making us pay for it every year. When's it going to end? Have mercy on me, somebody. Please. Look at this injury list. Carson Wentz, Jalen Reagor, Alshon Jeffrey, Lane Johnson, Miles Sanders, Andre Dillard, Will Parks, Javon Hargrave, Vinnie Curry, Avonte Maddox, Hassan Ridgeway, Brandon Brooks, Jannard Avery. I mean, this is just unbelievable. It really is. I don't know why we still have Alshon Jeffrey. I guess cutting him would have cost us money. He's not worth anything anymore, and he's literally never healthy. They're saying Alshon Jeffrey might be healthy for week 1. Why do we still have a receiver on our roster who always might be healthy? Now let's look at the top. Carson Wentz. Okay, Carson Wentz, they called it a lower body injury. You know, maybe he just strained something in a drill, and they're being super precautionary about it. They didn't say anything about a fracture or dislocation or strain or sprain or anything. They just called it a lower body injury, and they're taking precaution. So I'm not really worried about Carson Wentz in that aspect. Okay? People like to say Carson Wentz is injury prone, but if you really think about it, he tore his ACL in a freak play in 2017. The next year, he came back, was not fully healthy from that same torn ACL, was not on his game, was not playing the game very well, and he got benched about week 10. The year after that, last season, he's finally healthy. He plays a whole season. The rest of the team falls apart. He beats the Cowboys at the end of the year to clinch a playoff spot, throwing the ball to a bunch of Best Buy employees. Takes this squad full of practice squad players to the playoffs and gets taken out by a cheap shot to the back of the helmet. That's not injury prone. That's one freak ACL incident and a cheap shot to the back of the helmet. That's not injury prone. I'm not on that wagon. This is the one that depresses me the most. Jalen Reagor. Because if you've been following this channel for a while, way before the draft, I did a video saying the top 10 wide receivers the Philadelphia Eagles should be looking at in the draft. And obviously I had Henry Ruggs in there. I had Jerry Jeudy in there. I had CeeDee Lamb in there, who the Eagles let the Cowboys steal from us, and I'll never forgive Howie Roseman for it. But at the end of that video, I had Jalen Reagor at number 5 because I did a little bit of research. I was reading some mock drafts, like all 57,000 versions of them that Adam Schefter and these guys put out every year. And I started looking up at Jalen Reagor and watching his tape and getting some ideas of how this kid can play. And I said it in that video, Jalen Reagor is a sleeper. A speedster who has agility, can make plays after the catch, and has some body size. He's big and strong. He's like Deshaun Jackson plus a little bit of muscle. You understand what I'm saying? And some of the people back then on that video were like, who the hell's Jalen Reagor, bro? Where'd you pull that one from? Yada, yada, yada. They thought I was crazy for even putting him in this top 5 list, and we ended up drafting him. So I was happy. I was proud of myself. I was like, I called the Jalen Reagor thing months ago. I'm proud of myself for calling that accurate. And, of course, the football gods witnessed my joy and happiness, and they said, nah, bro, we got to put a stop to this. We got to put a stop to DJ Eastwood's joy and happiness over Jalen Reagor. And he injures his shoulder in training camp, and he's listed out 3 to 4 weeks. Probably will miss the opening game of the season. Why? Why you got to do this to me? Why is this life as a Philadelphia Eagles fan? Why? Anyway, I'm not worried about it. I took Jalen Reagor in a fantasy draft. I think the last pick of the draft because nobody knows about him yet, and he's injured. So I got him for a steal, and you just wait till he comes back healthy and puts up big numbers catching those long balls from Carson Wentz. I am very interested to see Deshaun Jackson perform in week 1. Should be 100% healthy. It's another guy that's never healthy, but should be 100% healthy. And we've seen tape of him in training camp looking fast as shit. Beating Darius Slay off the line, catching deep balls. I mean, he's 34 years old, and he looks like he's as fast as he was when he was 24. I am so excited to watch Deshaun Jackson light up these bum-ass Washington football team defenses, because last season, week 1, what did we get from Deshaun Jackson? 160-some receiving yards, 2 touchdowns, a 55-yarder, and a 61-yarder. I mean, he was eating the Redskins' corners for lunch. And then he got injured in that Falcons game, and everybody got injured in that Falcons game, and everything went downhill from there for the rest of the season. Nelson Aguilar dropped a game-winning touchdown down the sideline like the fucking bum that he is. Thank the football gods that he's gone, finally. But everything went downhill after that Atlanta game. We didn't see much of Deshaun Jackson since then. And he played one series against the Bears, and he got more open on one out route than any other receiver did the entire season. And then he was out again. And, you know, should have got surgery or whatever, but blah, blah, blah. Well, he did get surgery on his stomach. I don't remember. But anyway, I'm excited to see Deshaun Jackson light up this Redskins defense. Is J.J. Arcega-Whiteside any good? Is he any good? His rookie season last season, not good. My guy, Philly Mike, the host of the Philly Talk podcast, went in-depth on J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. I love the video. Go check out that video if you haven't seen it. He breaks down some plays, some film of his route running and how he tailed off at the end of a lot of these routes last year, his rookie season. He tailed off a lot of these routes. He was not running clean routes, and that all came down to wide receiver coaching. There's no way a rookie receiver should have been running routes like this, and all those guys are gone. So maybe we can hope that with a new wide receiver coaching staff, with an overhauled coaching staff, that these receivers can look a lot better than they did last season. And I'm looking for J.J. Arcega-Whiteside to look a lot crisper in his route running. And maybe we'll get the guy that was drafted ahead of DK Metcalf for a reason. Or maybe Howie Roseman is just really bad. You continue to go down the line, man. We got Lane Johnson, Miles Sanders. I mean, I don't think Miles Sanders is going to miss much time. Miles Sanders has a significant lower body injury, according to this article from Yahoo Sports. He's listed as week to week, but the Eagles do not believe that the injury will keep him out of week 1 versus the Redskins. So, I mean, I don't know what they're really doing with this injury list. Like, they just say lower body. They're not giving us any specifics. I don't know what's going on with this medical staff. I don't know if the Sixers fired their medical staff and put all those guys over on the Eagles staff, but this is horrible. Lower body injury. That's all they say. But they say he's not going to miss week 1, so hopefully that's just a precautionary thing, just like the Carson Wentz thing. All we can do is cross our fingers and hope for the best. If we got to go out there with Nate Sudfeld and Boston Scott, this will be a much more even matchup than I anticipated. But I don't think it's going to be like that. I think Carson Wentz is going to be ready to go. I think Miles Sanders is going to be ready to go. I think at least Deshaun Jackson is going to be ready to go, and J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, and we'll just have to see what this team looks like, man. But I don't think we're going to have any issue with this Washington Redskins team in week 1. Hopefully we get some deep balls from Wentz to Jackson against these Redskins secondary, against these Redskins DBs. I keep saying Redskins. I got to get that out of my mind. It's not Redskins anymore. That's offensive. I apologize to any of my Native American subscribers who are offended when I say Redskins. But that's all I got for you guys, man. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Give me all your thoughts and opinions in the comments. My name is DJ Eastwood. This is Run It Back, home of the most brutally honest Philly sports takes on YouTube. Some people don't like it, but it's because some people don't like the truth. These Run It Back t-shirts are on Teespring. If you're a real supporter of this channel and you want to see this channel grow and you want to support me and you really enjoy the content I'm putting out and you want to help me grow this channel, click the link in the description. Get yourself a Run It Back t-shirt. Take a picture of yourself in a Run It Back t-shirt and tweet it to me, and I will put you on the YouTube channel and give you a shout out. I'll shout you out on Twitter and on Instagram also. You guys have a great day.